Well, good afternoon, guys. Wow. All I can say is thank you. I'm kind of overwhelmed. I've gotten a lot of emails and private messages and other messages on some of my videos and other people's videos asking if I'm okay. Probably gonna bring tears to my eyes, but thank you. You don't know what that means to me. Remember, I kind of said that my video is going to be hit and miss. I basically, since we've been home from our trip, and that was what, clear back in February or March, I've just been really busy. I try to stay real busy. So I'll just let you know a few of the things that I've been doing. But the first thing, thank you, thank you, thank you. We, and I say we because because of you, we made our first donation to St. Jude's. It wasn't a whole lot, and I know it could be more if I put out more videos, but I figure every little bit helps. I don't remember exactly. It was $107 and some odd cents, but that all went directly to St. Jude's. So thank you, all of you. I'll let you know, I do have some videos almost ready to upload. The problem is taking time to edit them, and I can't, I know it sounds stupid, but I just can't sit that long. I'm not much of a sitter. So I've got several that I just need to link them together because y'all know I don't edit anything. But I'll kind of tell you what I've been doing, and then I'll go back after this just to let you know everything's good. I'll go back and add those videos later. So one of them is going to be, holy cow, what a joke. I totally annihilated, destroyed a turkey. I had bought a 22-pound turkey, and so I cut it up raw, canned it raw, made broth, made turkey soup. I don't remember how much of it I did a video on, but I did quite a bit of it. But you're going to see how not to cut up a turkey. Another video that I don't know how far I got because I fought it is it's a tradition in my family on my dad's side. It's a Danish wedding cake, and I've made these cakes for several of my kids and my nieces and nephews. And boy, this one, I have been fighting that for 2 months. And the wedding, we're leaving, we were supposed to leave today, but the weather has been so bad, lots of tornadoes. We're going to wait till all of this moves out and then go to northern Minnesota. But I hopefully will have a video on that cake because it's one of our family favorites, and it's just not something you see every day. Another video I'll try to get up is I can't grow flowers, but my dandelions are beautiful. So I thought, let's see what I can do. Never done it, heard about it. I made dandelion jelly. I sauteed the greens. They were okay. The old farmer didn't like them. To me, they tasted like spinach. I didn't think they were that bad. And I was going to make coffee out of the roots, but I just got too busy doing other things. I didn't do that. Just to update you on what I've been doing, and if I find pictures of what I've done, I'll put one up there after I talk about it. But this is why I've been so busy. I've made, for my grandkids and my great-grandkids, hooded animal towels, and you're not going to see me make them. I'm a horrible seamstress. I used to sew clothes, nothing to write home about, nothing fancy, none of this. You know, I'm embarrassed half the time, don't want anybody to know I made it, but these little towels are just fun. They don't have to be perfect. So I've made a puppy, a frog, a Holstein cow, a flamingo, and a bunny rabbit. I've been canning. Imagine that. But you've seen me can what I've done. So we butchered and ended up with about 360 pounds of hamburger in the freezer. And I ended up canning, I think it was 77 pounds of hamburger, which sounds like a lot, but you know, you can do anything with hamburger, and we go through it pretty quick. So, and I hope to can at least another 50 to 75 pounds of it. It sure is nice to have it in the pantry. Oh, and I also rendered some more lard. You've seen me do that. No sense doing another video on that. And so I think it's the picture of the hamburger, some of the hamburger. There's one jar of my lard. The rest of it I've got in the refrigerator. And then the sad thing, I've only got 3 quarts of tomatoes left, and actually I think there's only 2 left because I made salsa the other day. So that leads to what else I've been doing. I planted, or I'm trying to plant my garden all from seed. So I had, ridiculous, I had bedding plants all over, the little seeds, and then I put them in styrofoam cups, and the only thing I really am interested in planting was tomatoes, and I only plant Amish paste or Roma because I can tomatoes and sauces and stuff. So I believe I had over 100 Roma plants, and because I've never been successful at this, and I have given a lot away, but they're still not in the garden. It's been so cold, and I finally made up my mind that before we leave for Minnesota, I'm going to get them in the garden. Well, we've had a lot of rain. Right now, we're wondering if we're going to be able to get down our road because it's so muddy pulling the RV. But I'm sure we will, and we'll just zigzag our way up to Minnesota because of all the floods, the Missouri River and the Mississippi River and the Minnesota River, and all the rivers are flooding. And so we'll just zigzag our way up there. Anyway, looking forward to that trip. Had plans to stop in Iowa. I'd like to stop and see our friend Ron, but I'm not. Now we're going to be running out of time. The plan is to be back home before Memorial Weekend. I don't want to travel during Memorial, and hopefully then things will be looking up in my garden. Oh, and I think most of you know who Blue Van Dan is, and he's been really good to show you all the goings-on his place, how much work it is to own property. And so that's what we've been doing, guys. We've been, we live in tumbleweed country here. So every spring it's tumbleweeds, and I'm talking thousands upon thousands of tumbleweeds that we have to pull out of our trees, out of our fence. So, and we've been trimming trees and cleaning up, and if I can find it, I took a picture. I wished I'd gotten a before picture and an after picture of the chicken coop. I have 2 small, I call them my grow out pens. They're nothing, none of my stuff is fancy, but they're just made, the tops are made with cattle panels and an old winter cover from our pool. And you couldn't even see those before we got started because of all the weeds and the tumbleweeds, and we just didn't have chickens to keep the weeds ate down. And then my chicken coop was same thing, the inside was tumbleweed so full of, the ones inside the pen had grown and died, and so you just had to go and pull them all out by hand and burn them. And then all the way around the outside of all the pens, it was just tumbleweeds like you wouldn't believe. And of course, lots of tree branches from the storms that we've had. So we spent about a week trimming trees and hauling off trash and burning tumbleweeds, and I love that job. That's one of my favorite things in the spring because I love manual labor. You know the kind of labor where you're out working and you're just sweating and you're hot and you you're aching, and when you come in at night, your whole body hurts. You take a shower, and it's just like, oh, what a relief. I love that kind of work. So it's been a lot of fun for me to be outside and doing all that. So anyway, and then we had to rebuild fence, and we've had to work with the cattle and move cattle and blah, blah, blah. Just, boring old stuff that happens every day around here. But I can't remember if I said I'm getting chickens, and I did buy some baby chicks from my friend. He's going to hold them for me till we get back. And I missed my chickens, guys. Missed my chickens. The farm was looking dead around here. We didn't have, that much livestock right here anymore. And so we're getting some new dogs. We're getting some chickens. Not only are we getting chickens again that I really miss, I'm going to get my garden going. I put up all the bird feeders again, and our yard is just looking, our farm, it just was starting to look dead without all the livestock and all that going on. But now things are looking really good around here. I feel good about it. I feel like it's what it's supposed to be. So anyway, guys, I know you're tired of my rambling, but again, thank you so much for all of your concern and checking on me. Everything's good. It's kind of rainy today. I don't want to start any projects. Should clean the kitchen, right? I will. But thank you. You don't know what that means. Thank you so much. All right, I'm not going to promise I can get a lot of videos up. I can't sit still long enough to edit them, and I don't even edit, just sticking them together. But I'll try, because I really, really, really enjoy visiting with y'all. I almost forgot. Thank you, Time Chaser. Time Chaser made some more stickers for me. You want a sticker? Just email me, TheOldFarmersWife@gmail.com, and I'll get one out to you. I just think stickers are fun. That's all. And but I really appreciate you all. I enjoy so much chatting with you in the comments. And again, thank you.